Play action. It's Lawrence. That would complete downfield to Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebackers for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff running left is Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Hey, Lion!
Etienne once more. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Ready. All right, fellas. Ready.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 9.
Solo left side.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
21G.
At the Jaguars' 37-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined there.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. The Dolphins at 1-7 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial, make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Go ahead, check. Ready.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And they'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Go left side.
Lining up for a
What it
two-point
do? What's it?
conversion.
Watson, Oscar. Connor, long. Hey. Move it. Out.
Tua going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Jaguars 7, Dolphins 6. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, Etienne. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Rip, 23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, his 1st touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Jaguars 14, Dolphins 6. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Get set.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high. Change. Long. Scat. Solo left Zion.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Hey, Ron!
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko, hot. Hey, Kale's here. 11, 13, Lou. Here we go,
Back to the ground with ETN. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, go. So 11.
Another toe for ETN. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Second and 10.
Think right open. On the red.
Going quickly here to Thomas. They showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And they'll run with ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Dolphins 6.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 37 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
21G. 19. Turbo 2. Turbo 1, high.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A good pickup there, 22.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Looking to pass. To him. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This is caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
And now they'll shift things around. Right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout.
A loss of a yard.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Lawrence will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now Lawrence to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Ready? 11. Hey, 30 left. Hey, change time.
On play action, Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 29 yards. And the Jags will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Dolphins 9.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there.
Ready. Hey, turbo one. Switch. 20, TX. Corner, long. Got. Scat.
Here's Tua. He'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Second down and 4.
Ready. Turbo one, Hive. Ready, T. What's it? Solo left Zion. Let's go. Hey.
Tua going to throw. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Eight. Long. Watson, Oscar. Twenty-one G. Out.
Tua, the final shot before half. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as it gets this up to the 38-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They go play action with Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now Tua. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up. Go ahead. Hey, 22. Hey. 21G. Come on. Hey. Out.
Tua sets up to pass it. Open man downfield is Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Scat.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
All right, let's go.
And they'll go again with ETN. Shifts by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 83 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
ETN up the middle. And down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger. 11.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 4th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 7 overall. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Dolphins 15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Kickoff for the Jaguars.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Incomplete.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Yeah, 21G. 18. Solo left Zion. Scat.
They'll set up a throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
20 TX. Hey, 21 TX. Hey.
On play action, here's Tua. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Corner, long. Out.
From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jim. 118. What's that? Turbo 1, Hive.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. They juked him. Now he's free to midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. A big pickup of 38.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Hey, Lion, Silver.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Lisa, 24. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And that's complete to ETN into the backfield. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Think right, open. Hey,
They'll try the left side with ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
That's complete, right around the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 13 yards out. And the Jaguars go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Now the try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion. Long. Out.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
21 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Connor, long. 21G. 8. Hey, 21 T8.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey. Let's go.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Come and see it. 19, what's it? Get him. Go win him. Turbo 1, hard. Out.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 25. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Finds Hill on the crossing route. Complete. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
20 TX.
The 2 are going to try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Dolphins 23. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, Do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'm on it now. They tend to leave him in.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Play action, now it's Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go. Check him out. 18. Check the call. Check the call. Hey. 20, TX. Scat. Solo left Zion.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Watson, Oscar.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And my goodness, another interception. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point.
He's got it at the 2. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Dolphins 23.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way the opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset.
And now here's another interception. And his guys will take over at the 25.